Hi everyone. Good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Hope you're doing great today, having a wonderful morning. I am having my cup of tea today, and I've chosen something really unusual. When I was in Inverness visiting my son who lives in Scotland, I went to this little health food store with him, and I picked up this all these different assortments of teas. They had like a big basket of weird and wonderful teas, and this one was Dr. Stewart's fennel tea and wild fennel. Let's focus on wild, and um, and it's a really interesting tea. I didn't know for sure what fennel even did, but I looked it up online, and it's one of those teas that honestly does so much for your health. It's very good, apparently, for digestion. So I didn't know this at the time, but I just picked it up and I looked online. It says it's kind of a tummy tea. So if you're having an upset stomach or you're having any kind of, digestion issues, fennel tea, wild fennel, is supposed to be very good. So I'm trying it just for fun, and it's actually quite nice. It reminds me of nettle tea, which is another one that I know is good for you. I actually bought some of that too. But anyway, hope you've got a cup of tea or a healthy drink by your side there, because I want to talk to you today about something that a lot of people talk about in our community, and it's on my mind too, and that is losing some weight. Now, I have a friend who's having to have a knee surgery because, just a little bit too much weight, and it's just put pressure on the knees. And this happens all the time. That we don't think about being overweight as having connections to other things. And I know that I could lose 20 pounds very easily and not fade away for sure. And but as you know, we all know how hard it is to lose weight in our 60s. And we can blame it on metabolism or hormones, but the truth is, there's some changes that we can make to our lifestyle. And we have a blogger, Sherry Broder, who kind of looked at it from a different angle. So this isn't going to be your normal conversation about losing weight. And oh yeah, I wanted to share with you one thing before I forget. I think I told you another video that one of the reasons I am determined to lose weight this year, not just because I want to stay healthy and in good health, but I actually bought this dress that I want to wear. And I think I've said I'll wear it by next summer. It's only a little bit too small for me. Literally, it could do with just, maybe an inch on the top. And the bottom is fine. But I wanted to show it to you so that you could be with me on this journey. And I think making this commitment, I'm hopefully going to do some things. I'm already doing some things to keep my diet in check, my lifestyle in check. So here's the dress. Now, as you know, I don't normally wear prints. I'm not a big print person, but when I saw this dress, I just absolutely loved it. So here it is. I'll put it up to my, okay. So there it is. And it's got like a little off the shoulder thingy, and it's got short sleeves. It is just silky, silky material. It's really, really pretty, and I love it. So I'm going to try to fit into this beautiful dress by next summer, and hopefully that'll motivate me. We all do our things, don't we? We all do these little things to motivate ourselves to stay healthy and well, and to look good and have fun with clothes. So anyway, here are some things that Sherry thinks are the do's and don'ts of losing weight in your 60s. So, the first thing is have a very clear and compelling reason for wanting to lose weight. My dress. That's why I want to lose weight. It'll motivate you. It'll keep you going. And I'm not saying go out and buy clothes that don't fit you, please. But I just think that you having a clear commitment to why you want to lose weight is really important. Now, of course, my main reason is health. But my secondary reason is because I want to look better in my clothes. So that's, trivial, maybe silly for someone over 60, but it's just me. It's who I am. So know why you want to lose weight and think about that several times a day. So I've actually put this dress in my closet where all my winter clothes are, and I'm going to leave it up there all year, all winter, to motivate me throughout the year. Another thing is to think about what the slimmer you will be like. What will this new person, after you lose some weight, what's that person going to look like? What are you going to be doing? Will you be dancing more? Will you be traveling more? Will you be just feeling lighter? Will you be, will you be doing some things that you aren't doing today? Perhaps starting a sport or going swimming or something that you said, I'll do that when I lose some weight. So have that's the second do, is you have that image in your mind of who you are going to be when you when you lose some weight. Another thing is to use some measurements of losing weight other than the scale. It really does take persistence and tenacity to lose weight. There's no doubt about it that it's not easy. And so don't just get on the scale and think, oh, I've lost half a pound, or you've even gained half a pound. It doesn't matter. Do the things that are going to help you lose some weight and measure that by different things. Focus on the successes, like being able to get into something new that you couldn't fit before, or just going down a size in your tops or bottoms, and just measure it in different ways. Measure it just by how you feel. It doesn't have to be any weight gain in pounds, but I know that scale does give us a motivation, but don't let it be the only motivation. The next thing is to focus on the joy of being slimmer, and instead of the pleasure of eating. I know that's a little complicated, but what I mean is this. When you're eating, you love to eat. You enjoy. Otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. And you enjoy the taste, or you enjoy the sensation. But try to think about the joy of being slimmer as being more important than that. Kind of balance it out so that you're not just thinking, oh, this food is so delicious, I'm going to eat a second piece of cheesecake, or I'm going to have some more ice cream, or I'm going to just look at the joy of being slimmer. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to be able to, go places. I'll be able to feel lighter and more healthy, and weigh that up as a priority over the taste of food. I know that's hard. When we wolf down that chocolate bar, I love Bounty bars, by the way, the coconut. And, you just eat it in like 3 minutes, and then it's like, oh, it's gone. And it was like 300 calories or 250 calories. And you think, wow, that really tasted good at the time. But now, on reflection, it would have been better, to have thought about a slimmer me, a healthier me. Now, the don'ts. And these are very simple. You've heard them all before, and it's like, well, they're hard and they're easy. Just don't diet. Don't go into these crazy diets where you're, there are some that, seem to work for people, but don't go into the diet thinking, if I cut this out, if I don't do that, or if I skip this meal, or if I fast, or if I whatever, that I'm going to somehow be more successful. 95% of people who go on a diet gain weight back. And I absolutely know that from experience. And I bet half of you are holding up your hands saying, me too. It's just so true. Don't put any foods off limit. Really important. Don't say, I'm never going to eat Bounty bars again, or I'm never going to eat chocolate again. Just go ahead and eat in moderation. Don't post pictures of people who are in, bikinis to motivate you. This is how good I'm going to look. Even if it's Helen Mirren or someone that you really respect and who's an older person, just don't do that to yourself. It's so funny, actually. I must just tell you a quick story here. I have some very good friends I've reconnected with on Facebook who were from my high school. And apparently, and I don't remember this, we went on a beach party once when I was like, I don't know, 17 or something. I vaguely remember it. I remember the people, of course, and I remember the place, but I didn't remember the detail. And one of the people, he's this very, kind of person who likes to do reminiscences around history, and he keeps these great videos. He put together a collage of pictures of us on our beach holiday. He posted it on Facebook. And you get an opportunity on Facebook to not put it on your own timeline, like you can just like it. And I did. But there was me in a bikini. And I thought, oh my goodness, I did have a body once that could wear a bikini. How cool was that? And, I put that away because I'm never going to be 17 again. And I'm never going to wear that bikini. I was like a little rake. I was so skinny. But anyway, don't do that. Don't look at pictures of your skinny self when you were younger, or celebrities. They are not what they appear to be. Just don't put a focus on your losses and where you quotes failed with a diet. Just have a positive outlook. Believe in yourself. Know that, hey, it's the 30th time or the 50th time you started a diet. Doesn't matter. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just move forward and be positive. And that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you'll join me with this. It is super important. And of course, what goes along with that, is just don't berate yourself. Don't diss yourself for being a failure, like you've done it and you've not succeeded and you're a horrible person you are. Just don't do that. It's not good for you. It doesn't help. It doesn't help you in your journey. It just makes you feel bad. So just don't berate yourself or feel bad. Just every day is a new day. Like we come up every day here and talk about stuff on our minds, and every day is a new one. And it's a time for you to, just start fresh and enjoy that new you every day. So, thank you for being here and for listening. I hope you found this was useful. I think Sherry's given us some really good do's and don'ts for thinking about extra effort we put into losing weight. Super important for our health. But I'd like to know, what advice would you give to someone who is trying to lose a little weight? What advice would you give to a woman in our community who's trying to lose a little weight? Just give us your comments below. I'll join in too, and we'll have a great dialogue here. And again, just thanks for showing up, for being here every day. Thank you for being part of our community. We reach over 500,000 women now. We've got over 100,000 in our Facebook group. Don't forget, by the way, should mention that we've got our forum where you can go, 60andme.com/conversations. You've got our website. Don't forget our Facebook page. YouTube is developing really well now. All these different platforms for you. So thank you for being here. And please tell us, what advice would you give to someone who wants to lose a little weight? Take good care, everyone. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all back here again soon. Bye-bye for now.